Alright, so this is video number 4. Um, so I ran into a little issue today with the crawler build. Um, Come to find out, all the information I've been basing the truck off of came off the VIN on the cab. So um, basically, what I found out is there was a cab swap done somewhere in the truck's lifetime, which the cab came off of a 74 C20, and as we all may know, the C series is completely different from the K series. They did the C series and the K series before they came out with the Silverados in '99. So the C series pickups are two-wheel drive pickups, and the K series are four-wheel drive. So, with that being said, clearly the truck is four-wheel drive. We've all seen it. Now, I based all the info off the VIN, which classified it as a C20, which would have made it a 3/4 ton two-wheel drive pickup. Now, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. It is a 6-lug, so there's 6-lug axles underneath it, which makes it half ton. It is not 3/4 ton, it's half ton. So that would make it a 10 series, not a 20. And also, it is four-wheel drive, clearly, so that makes it a K series, not a C series. So it is technically a K10, not a C20, a K10. Now, what has to happen? I don't know where that came from. Nothing has to happen. Nothing's changing. So, don't don't think about that. Nothing has to happen. We're still the crawler build's still on, guys. Nothing is different other than the fact that there was a little mix-up, but it's all sorted out now. So the truck is a 74 Chevy K10 pickup, half-ton, and I found this out today that this truck came from the factory with an LM1. The LM1 350s were good motors back then. Today they're looked upon as I don't they're collectible motors. They are still worth some money, but they were very good motors for what they were. They came from the factory with 160 horsepower, which these days isn't a lot at all. 160 horsepower. There's come on, a Prius is pushing about 160 horsepower. Come on. So, came from the factory with an LM1 350 V. We all know a Prius isn't pushing 160 horsepower, guys. Don't know. But LM1 350 V8, 160 horsepower, and it is a four-wheel drive chassis, a 106-inch conventional cab. So none of that has changed. The only thing that's changed is the fact that it's a K10, not a C20. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. I guess I wasn't paying attention. It never came to mind. So, anyways, the crawler build is still on. Nothing's changing in the build. That doesn't stop anything. My guess is that it was a 80s model truck, and someone didn't want to pay smog on it, or didn't want to smog the truck every couple of years. I can't talk today. So they ended up doing a 74 cab swap, which is legal. It is perfectly legal to do cab swaps as long as they're done correctly. So this is legal. It is a legal swap. But it does just make it a little irking for me because it was just something that I was never told and they probably didn't even know about. I'd have to talk to the person I got it from. They may or may not have known, I don't know. If they did know, they probably forgot to mention it or didn't think about it or whatever. But it's not that big of a deal. We'll work through it. Everything's already sorted out. It's done. So I figured I would let you guys know the news. Today's video was actually supposed to be on the motor that's going in the truck, but that didn't work out. So I may end up doing a double post today. I may not. I'm not sure yet. It just kind of depends on the way the day works out. I think today here is supposed to be 113 outside, which way too hot to be doing anything out there, but that's alright. Still get something done. So anyways, that's that. But also I did end up getting a driveline, a rear driveline from a friend. I may or may not have talked about that in the past couple of videos, but because I wasn't thinking, I did buy a C20 driveline, thinking that it would plop right in. Other than the fact that it was two-wheel drive, came out of a two-wheel drive pickup, but I wasn't concerning the fact that mine wasn't a C20 because mine was clearly four-wheel drive. So I ended up buying a rear driveline out of a C20. It came out of a 64 C20. But because it was two-wheel drive and mine is four-wheel drive, the U-joints, they on the two-wheel drive pickups, they're a little bit bigger because they have to hold up, because all the power is getting sent to that rear end. So they're a little bit bigger, and this kind of made me think of it today. When I went to go put the driveline in there just to see where it would match up at, the U-joints wouldn't slip into the yoke all the way in the rear end. So, because they were too big and the yoke was a little small, so it wouldn't go in properly. So that kind of made me think something's not right. Started looking through it, thinking something's wrong, and here we are. So now I have a rear driveline out of a 1964 Chevy C20 two-wheel drive. It is a two-piece rear driveline. It will be up for sale. I am not giving this driveline away because they are not cheap. I did get it from a friend, so I got a fairly good deal. I'm not so worried about it. It's okay. I mean, mistakes happen. It's not a big deal. So that will be up for sale or trade for a one or two piece driveline for the K10. So that's that. So that's something that's gonna have to get worked out. But other than that, guys, that's all I had to say. So as always, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.